Cameron, we should talk about the incident that happened here at the weekend and the impact it's had on the club generally. As club captain, what's it been like here for the last 48 hours?
Very tough. Obviously, we want to send our condolences, obviously, to the family as well and friends, and we're sending them all the love in the world. And yeah, a very tough 48 hours. Obviously, not nice at all. So yeah, we'll do everything we can as a club to help them in any sort of way possible.
And I suppose it puts into perspective, I would normally be coming here talking to you about what big game you've got coming up. I suppose in some levels it's just football.
Of course it is, yeah. She was very highly thought of in the club, and like I said, we send all our love to the family and friends, and yeah, it's been a tough 48 hours, and yeah, we'll do everything as a club, like I said, to help the family. Yeah.
I gather that before and during the Blackburn game there'll be tributes. From your perspective, you have to conduct yourself professionally in every way, don't you, including when you play in the match?
Yeah, we had a minute's silence the other day, and we will have one tomorrow. I know the fans will pay the respects, and yeah, like I said, it's been a tough 48 hours, and we send all our love to the family. And like I said, we've got a massive game tomorrow, but it does put things in perspective, and we can only send all our love and thoughts to the family and friends.
As an experienced player, though, you know that there will be moments where clubs are challenged, where emotions are high, and yet you still have to go and perform.
Yeah, of course we do. Like I said, it's a big game tomorrow. It's massive for us, and it's something that we are looking forward to. We got a good result in the week, and yeah, again we've worked hard in training, and it's something now we're looking forward to.
As a team, you've been desperately looking for momentum all season. Do you finally think you might have some?
Yeah, every game's different. It'll throw different things at you. So yeah, it'll be tough. We've looked at what they're good at and certain things that we can hurt them. So yeah, like I said, hopefully we can pick up the momentum from the midweek game. Was it midweek?
It was Friday night.
Friday night, yeah. So Friday night, and yeah, hopefully pick up from there and keep playing well and get the right result.
When you've got back-to-back wins, what does that do for confidence?
Massively, yeah. You can feel it in the group. There's a lot of confidence. So yeah, like I said, it's another big game, a different challenge, and something we're really looking forward to.
How you've been playing with a few different midfield partners because of injury, because of team selection. You're the constant. How are you finding McDonald or Konak or Will Vaux?
Very good, yeah. We all bring probably different little things, and yeah, everyone's great, and they're all good lads as well, which is a massive bonus. So yeah, it's enjoyable playing with them all. So yeah, it's something that we keep building relationships every day, and hopefully, like I said, that'll keep getting us the right results on the pitch.
You personally seem to be able to dominate the midfield at Preston.
Yeah, but I think that comes through being set up in the way we set up, and I thought we nullified them to what they wanted to do. So yeah, credit to the coaching staff and the gaffer and the lads for doing the right job. So yeah, like I said, it's a team collective, and I thought we did great against Preston, and yeah, it was a good result. Yeah.
Final 10 games now, and those two results have given you a chance, haven't they?
Of course they are. We do believe that we can stay in the league, and we're more than good enough to be in the league. So yeah, 10 big games. We'll take each game as it comes, and it starts tomorrow.
But you do think that it's there for you now?
100%, of course we do. I mean, me, I've been here for a long time, and it's something that we've believed in for a long time. It's not looked great most of the season, if we're being honest with ourselves, but we've got 10 games, and we believe we can stay in this division.
Cam, after the past couple of really good results, do you think belief has increased after those two?
Yeah, of course. If it hasn't, then I'll be shocked. But yeah, like you say, 2 massive results, 2 good performances, and we can only build on that now.
And you have experience of fighting relegation last season as well. Teams that you're battling against at the moment maybe don't have that experience in Leicester and West Brom, of course. Do you think that gives you an advantage in the running?
Yeah, maybe. There's been a few times when I've been at this club and we've been fighting relegation, and it's never a nice position to be in, but you have to find a way to win, and I feel like we have done that the past 2 games, and it's another big opportunity for us tomorrow to hopefully get 3 points, and like I said, it's something we're looking forward to, and all the lads are.
spoke about the different midfield partners you've had. Eunice is a young lad who came in January, and he looks like he's really grown into the role. How have you found playing with him, and as an older influence, just being with him around the ground?
Yeah, great. He's had to obviously bide his time. You know, he's worked hard every single day in training, and he's never threw his arms away and give up just because he wasn't playing. He's got a great attitude. He's a great kid, and like I said, he's really gelled into the group and he's settled in. And I thought he's played very well when he's played. So yeah, hats off to him. Yeah, it's enjoyable playing with him.
Past 2 games, we found a lot of joy from set pieces, in particular with your ball in for Mish on Saturday, and you've got Jamie Donnelly on the other side as well. Is that something that you pride yourself on, that you've got, you and Jamie to lean into those set pieces a little bit?
Yeah, we have to make sure the delivery's right, and we scored a lot of set pieces last season. Something that we looked at, and I thought we could have been a bit better at this season. And over the past couple of games, we've started putting good deliveries in, and people are attacking in the right areas, and we are scoring goals. So yeah, it's clearly a threat of ours, and we want to keep that as much as possible. So hopefully another one will come tomorrow.
That's great. Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, hiya, thank you. So obviously you mentioned that coming off the back of 2 wins, there is that confidence within the group, but obviously, within the club and the supporters as well, they might have more of an expectation now. Do you kind of feel the pressure at all coming into the game?
Not really, no, to be honest. Every game is just as important as the other one. So yeah, like I said, it's just focusing on what we need to do. If we do that, I truly believe the result will take care of itself. So yeah, we need to focus on ourselves and show what we can do tomorrow. And like I said, hopefully that confidence will keep flowing and we'll win the game.
Yeah, and obviously the last 2 games with those results as well. There's been talk of set pieces, some of the management, and also the new players. What do you put the success down to? Do you think it's people gelling together, the relationship now, or would you say it is the kind of coaching management side?
I think everything, to be honest. And I think the big thing is finding a way. It's not been great this season, but you have to find a way to win. And I feel like we have done that over the past couple of games. Like I said, the instructions we've been given have been great. So yeah, I think the big thing, like I said, the fight and the passion, and that side comes into it now massively. So yeah, we have to keep showing that, and I'm sure the right results will come.